So you want racing games on mobile that actually feel good to play? No weird physics, no pay-to-win nonsense. Just pure driving, drifting, flying, crashing, and winning. I got you. Let's go through 15 racing games that are actually worth your time in 2025. And hey, if you find even one new game today, you owe me a like. Fair deal? Cool. Let's start. Kicking things off at number 15, Street Pro. Street Pro is your casual open-world racer that doesn't try too hard, but still nails that drive just for fun feeling. You can free roam, pull up to random street races, or just cruise while listening to your car's engine purr. The graphics pop, bright cities, clean reflections, and surprisingly good lighting for a mobile game. Customization's where it shines. You can tweak paint jobs, rims, body kits, even your stance if you're into that clean look. The handling? A little floaty at first, but once you adjust, it's actually really smooth. The best part is the freedom. You don't need missions or timers, you just drive. And sometimes, that's exactly what a good racing game should be. Next on our list is Max Drive. Max Drive isn't your typical racing circuit game. It's about exploration, endless roads, shifting weather, and different terrains that keep every drive feeling new. You'll start noticing how the wind moves through the grass, or how the light fades when a storm rolls in. It's oddly relaxing. There's a big selection of vehicles too. From beat-up trucks to sleek sports cars, each one feels distinct. It's not trying to be hyper-realistic, but it does capture that road trip vibe perfectly. Max Drive is one of those games you play when you want to disconnect from chaos. Just drive, upgrade, explore, and breathe. Next up, R-Games Racing. Now this one's got retro energy. R-Games Racing throws you back to the arcade era. Colorful, bold, and unapologetically old school. The visuals look like something straight off a Dreamcast, but with smoother performance and updated effects. Gameplay's simple. Race, drift, repeat. But it's addictive. The controls are tight, races are quick, and there's just enough challenge to keep your reflexes sharp. If the devs add a few more tracks and better car customization, this could easily be a hidden gem. Right now, though, it's perfect for those times when you just want to race without thinking too much. Pure, clean fun. Then we have Touch Grind X. Touch Grind X isn't your usual racing game. It's part racing, part freestyle performance. You control a BMX using 2 fingers to steer, flip, grind, and combo through each course. It's got this satisfying tactile feel. Every jump, every trick feels earned. The visuals are crisp and clean, focusing on minimalist city spots, skate parks, and half-pipes that look pulled from real life. There's a flow to it. You start chasing your own score, trying to land a perfect run without bailing. It's not about beating others, it's about mastery. And when you finally nail that triple combo clean, yeah, that's pure serotonin. Next, at number 11, Real Car Racing Simulator. Real Car Racing Simulator aims for that middle ground between realism and accessibility. And it hits it nicely. The graphics are solid, the sound design feels heavy, and the physics are smooth enough to make every drift satisfying. You've got multiple modes, time trials, circuit races, and even a few fun challenges. It's not overloaded with menus or microtransactions, just straightforward racing that respects your time. It's one of those games you can play for 5 minutes or an hour, and it still feels rewarding. For something called Real Car Racing Simulator, it surprisingly nails what makes a racing game feel real. Then, at number 10, Project Highway. This is the kind of game you pick up thinking you'll play for 5 minutes, and suddenly it's been an hour. The gameplay is all about weaving through traffic, timing your overtakes, and maintaining momentum without crashing. It sounds simple, but the rhythm of it is what makes it addictive. Each mode shifts your approach. Some force you to speed with razor-thin margins, others want perfection and patience. And once you start getting comfortable, the game throws tighter lanes, denser traffic, and faster speeds at you. It's a challenge curve that feels earned. The visuals are clean and the roads stretch out like endless highways late at night. It gives that just one more run pull every racing game wants to have. Master the controls, thread those gaps, break your own record, and suddenly you realize the game just hooked you. At number 9, Motor Rush. This is pure speed. Motorcycle racing stripped down to what makes it exciting. Reaction, timing, and risk. You're weaving through cars, leaning into turns, and hitting boosts at just the right second to steal a lead. Every bike you unlock handles differently. Some are tight and responsive, others are heavy and demand confidence. That variation keeps you testing, trying, and swapping playstyles. It's simple, yes, but there's beauty in that simplicity. You don't have to memorize track corners or learn complex mechanics. You just ride, adapt, and push faster than your nerves say you should. There's a specific rush when you squeeze past traffic with only a pixel of space to spare. That "I should have crashed, but I didn't" feeling. That's Motor Rush's real core. Then at number 8, Hajwalago. This game feels like a drifting dream that's still growing, like a game that knows exactly what it wants to be, but hasn't reached full power yet. But what's already here? It's genuinely fun. The drifting has weight. The tires bite just enough before letting go, and the rear of the car slides in a way that feels controlled, not sloppy. When you hit a clean turn, you feel it. The maps have personality: open stretches, tight corners, empty industrial lots. Each space teaches you how to push a little more. Sure, it could use more cars, more tracks, more tuning options, and that's the exciting part. It feels like watching a potential future favorite while it's still in its early form. If the developers keep improving it, Hajalago could end up being one of the standout drift racers on mobile. Next, at number 7, Racing Kingdom. Alright, this game is flashy, quick, and colorful. A game that tries to pull you in with fast races and loud style. And honestly, it's fun. The cars feel punchy, the races are quick, and there's enough content to keep you busy. But let's be real, this game leans toward pay to win when it comes to progression. Upgrading your car takes time unless you're willing to spend. So instead of rushing, play it for what it does do well: fast, bite-sized races that feel satisfying to win. The sound design is surprisingly decent. Engines growl, boosts roar. It has energy. And if you take it as a casual racing snack and not a competitive grind, you'll enjoy it a lot more. At number 6, Trial Extreme Freedom. Trial Extreme Freedom hits you with physics-based motorcycle tracks that look simple at first until you try to land clean. Every level is a balance between throttle control, weight shifting, and judging distance. It's not just racing, it's precision. The environments look great: scaffolding, construction sites, canyon ramps. Each one feels like a stunt playground. When you nail a perfect run, it feels earned. When you crash, well, you'll crash a lot. The gameplay loop can get repetitive if you marathon it. So this is a game you play in focused bursts. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, slowly mastering each obstacle set. But once it clicks, once you feel that flow where everything syncs, it's really satisfying. Halfway through our list, at number 5, Japan Highway Traffic Online. This is the calmest racing game on this list, and that's what makes it special. This isn't about being the fastest. This is about the drive. You're cruising along Japanese expressways with realistic car models, authentic road markings, believable traffic flow, and a vibe that feels almost meditative. No neon boosts, no arcade explosions, just straight driving with attention to detail. You can switch camera angles, from behind the car to full first-person dash view, and suddenly it feels like you're actually late-night highway cruising in Tokyo. The best part? You set your own pace. You can go slow and soak in the atmosphere, or floor it and weave between cars like you're in a street racing anime intro. There's no pressure, no leaderboard screaming at you. Just you, the road, and that hum of the engine. If you've ever wanted a racing game that lets you unwind instead of compete, this one hits perfectly. Next up, at number 4, Just Rally 3. Rally racing is a different beast. It's not just about speed, it's about control. And Just Rally 3 gets that right. You're racing on mud, asphalt, snow, sand. Every surface changes how your car moves. You can't just slam the gas and hope for the best. You have to feel the tracks. The stages are long and winding, filled with blind corners, dips, sharp turns, and sudden hazards. One mistake and you're rolling into a ditch. But that's part of the thrill. The handling feels surprisingly realistic. The car slides, grips, loses, and regains traction based on how you approach each turn. So, when you nail a perfect drift into a corner and come out clean, that is pure satisfaction. If you like racing games that challenge your skill instead of just your reaction time, This one earns your respect. Next on our list, at number 3, Neon Knight Turbo Thrills. Neon Knight Turbo Thrills is basically, what if racing took place inside a cyberpunk arcade dream? Bright neon tracks, glowing city skylines, synthwave soundtrack, the whole game is a vibe. It's fast-paced, easy to jump into, and gives that arcade rush where everything is about momentum and boost timing. If you hit boost clean, you stay in flow. If you miss, you instantly feel it. It's stylish, loud, and satisfying. Though yeah, some levels can start to feel samey after a while, but as a quick-hit mobile racer you can just pick up and play, it absolutely works. Think of this as a night drive at full speed with the music too loud. Sometimes that's exactly what you want. Our runner-up, Car X Drift Racing 3, the game doesn't just simulate drifting, it worships drifting. The developers clearly love the culture, the cars, the angle control, the smoke, the style, and it shows. The physics are ridiculously good. You're not just turning, you're managing throttle, counter steering, and speed to stay sideways as long as possible. The tuning is deep. You can adjust everything: suspension, tire pressure, camber, gear ratios, all to make your car drift exactly how you want. And then there's multiplayer. Battles against real players, style points on the line, drift trains, tandem battles, that's where the adrenaline hits. If you love drifting in real life, or just want to feel like you do, this is the closest mobile has ever come to real drifting. Finally, at number 1, Grid Legends Mobile. Alright, taking the number 1 spot is Grid Legends, and let's be real. This one is the most complete racing experience on mobile right now. This is console-level racing. Detailed cars, realistic lighting, intense AI, and tracks that feel alive. It's not just racing in a straight line, it's dynamic overtaking, collision risk, tire grip, slipstreaming, brake timing, the whole package. And the handling? Balanced. Not too arcade, not too sim, right in that satisfying middle where every car feels powerful but controllable. There are story modes, race events, car collections, challenges. It's a full racing game, not a mobile time killer. If you've been waiting for a racing game on mobile that feels like something you'd play on console, this is that game. There you go! 15 racing games that actually feel good to play. Not pay-to-win junk, not shovelware, just games that respect your time. If this helped you find even one new game, drop a like, it helps more than you think. And if you want part 2, say the word in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.